Hello human beings, welcome to the internet. I am Red Panda Randomness with another video, different. I'm just bored, so why not do this? So, if you can see title here, Super Mario Maker Calculator. I figured out how to make this and decided why not try to explain this. So, background noise is because I have a notebook with everything explained. So also we have this with just a few images. So let me try to just give a brief verbal explanation. We use simple ELB, entity limit B, manipulation to make this, and I'll explain what that is quickly. So first you have a small room, which I will just here. So this will be brick blocks, so let me change the color of that to, we'll make this a brick block color. And rotate this. Of course, you have a ground here. So basically, you have this room where Mario starts here. So let us get image here. I'm gonna get my images from here. Mario. Drag Mario over here. I don't know what this is, and I don't care. An image. So we have Mario in here. I'll explain why we're here later. And so basically what we want to do, let me explain ELB manipulation. So let's get the facts. Okay, so 100 max ELB entities load. 100 max ELB entities. So the max for entities in the ELB is 100. Like ELB is to anything that is not a block or a power-up. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure exactly, but in this case, all we care about are enemies, things that can hurt Mario. It is only counting to the ELB, entity limit B, if it is something you can currently see in the game. So let's say you have a question block and an enemy in it that's not counted to the ELB. But to be able to take out the enemy from the menu part where you draw the enemies from, you need to have ELA can't be full. ELA is what controls the enemies in the making screen, not the playing screen. So get that right. So loading logic. You have loading logic. Sorry to make spelling mistakes. What you have is you have screen plus 4 blocks in every direction. So you have the screen that Mario is in, pretend this is the entire screen. Then you have 4 blocks in each direction. That's loaded. So while Mario moves to the right, each block will keep on getting loaded. And each block will keep on getting unloaded. Understood? If you don't, go watch the video. But that's how that works. Yeah, so we're going to use ELB, but then we get to the complicated stuff. Global ground. This is where we actually use things. We have, so global ground. What is global ground? Global ground is once loaded, always loaded. So once you load it in that screen loading, once Mario loads it, it will always stay loaded. No matter how far he goes away from it, it will always be loaded. At least if he's in the same subworld area. I think. I'm not sure exactly about that part, but if you're at least in the same subworld, it will always be loaded. So you have a Goomba on global ground. You walk away, it's still going to be counted to the ELB. If it's not, so let's say Mario, let's give an example. Blue platform. Let's hope this works. No. Okay, well, this stuff. That. Really? Why can't I find good images of these things? Oh, well, you get the idea. That part that you see right there. Mario Blue Coffee. Let's hope that works. So, we have that. That's global ground. Anything on that, once loaded, will always stay loaded. And therefore, will always be counting onto the ELB. Tracks are also, so that will always, tracks are also global ground. Fire bars are also global ground. Okay, so that makes sense. Let's just make things a bit clearer with highlighting. We don't need to highlight this. And then we have, so I will be using, this is just to get the facts out of the way. I will be using the actual imaging part of this more often. So, what we do for this room, because we need to do ELB manipulation, we need to load a contraption where we can place a muncher. I'll explain why that we can place items using one ELA space, but using multiple ELB spaces. What we do is, how we do that is we have like a bullet bill launcher, or a pipe in my case. Pipe. Not hopefully auto. Nope. Pipe. Warp pipe. Perfect. Oh, this is better. No, it's not. This is the best. No, it's not. Okay, so we gotta load this. And let's just, first of all, put it in there. Yes. Why is that there? We have the pipe. The warp pipe. Why do I need the spring? I'll save that for later. Let's shrink this down. So first, we have a warp pipe on the side here. So this is outside of the screen, but in loading place. So things are still loaded. So it can be in screen actually. It can be on screen. We have this pipe. And then we are going to have, okay, well, because I couldn't find the image color, I'll just take this, copy, paste, change the color to blue. This is now our blue platform. We will have this, a blue platform. So the pipe leads to a blue platform. We can have a block here. Actually, no, that's not, that block won't work. V. Not what I wanted. Control C. Shrink this. You can have like a few blocks high. Enough blocks high actually, because here we're going to load as many Goombas as it takes to fill the ELB. I haven't done the math yet because I'm too lazy, but trust me, this is what we're going to fill in the rest. This will have Goomba in it. This will have Goomba. This is so we can place as many Goombas, or more Goombas, than would be possible without this, but we can still have the ELB be full, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So we will have the Goomba in the warp pipe. Because it's on blue platform, it will always stay loaded once it stays here. So you're saying, Mario's trapped in this room though, right? You're going to be bored. That's why I'm going to put a bumper in there so players can bounce around while waiting. But besides that, why did we have Mario in here? We want to have X amount of Goombas to load in so it fills in the ELB. Then how are we going to get the pipe to stop? This is where this comes in. Control C, Control V. We put one block above the pipe. Or it can be even block, because pipes are 2 blocks big. So we can have a block, no, because it's 1 block. And then you will have an enemy above it to block it. Preferably a muncher, meaning muncher. Sure, 1 muncher works. Meaning this will probably be Mario U style. I don't know what that is for. A muncher. Either 1 or 2, enough to block the pipe from spewing Goombas. How are we going to get the muncher to fall on time? This is where you get the muncher on Tracks contraption. You have Track. Because they don't have access to my Wii U currently. Not this track. Mario Maker. Aha. Track. That's how this works. Sure, this track. We'll just represent that with a line. The line. The muncher will be on tracks. What am I doing? And it will be leading forever. It will be timed so that the muncher will land. I know this isn't an accurate drawing of how it's going to end up, but more or less, just get this point done. Mario. And then it will land on a P switch. Perfect. I know these don't match up to the games that actually it does right now match up to the games that. And it will land on a P switch once the track is done. And what is this? And so then it will land on the P switch, triggering this block's turn. Coin so Mario can escape. Then once you block the Goomba pipe, oh, I'm good. Then you get into the actual calculating part. So remember, we have the ELB set to an X amount number of Goombas spit out. That's useful. Now this is where we get into the choice. We have this is where we actually use question block. Why did I not just put in a question mark? I don't know. Perfect. Remember, the game style needs to actually have all of these items. So Super Mario World should work. And I don't care about that. So this is where things get complicated, but let me walk you through this. So we have this here. Just me on this, so wait, I have two models. So let me go for the simpler one first. And we'll go from there. So here we have, in this block, we have a muncher. Actually, I don't want to paste that yet. Muncher. Muncher in a question block. It's small, I don't care. Actually, no, we don't want a muncher. We want nothing in the question block. And above the question block, we want a bomb. I know there's a dash from there, bomb, but whatever. Bomb. Perfect. So once you hit the block, I learned to making my not so good grenade launcher, whatever. That's if you guys want me to explain that in a later video, I can. So then you have the bomb here. Well, because you hit it, it triggers the bomb. Okay, so we're gonna have. So notice how these are gray. We're gonna have our ground tiles be black. So you just it's just can't break. Unbreakable, anything. Ground tiles. And there. You have this here, and then you have two breakable blocks. You can make this I'm just gonna do what we need to do. I'm not gonna pretty anything up. Just gonna do what needs to be good enough. Control C, Control V, breakable blocks here. Any type of block I can break. And then this is where things get fun. We get no, not that. Control V, and then we're just gonna use this blue platform. So let's say for the calculator, Mario wants to hit the block 1. Then wait, we already have a Goomba. You'll have 2 Goombas on the blue platform. Do you see where this is going? No? Good. Now this is where things get a little more tricky. Not actually tricky at all. This is no, we haven't got there yet. 1 and 2 blocks-ish. You want to expand this and rotate this. Do that again and make this 1 block bigger. And extend this. Yeah, I know this is long and boring, but trust me. this is how things work. And shrink this. You can put as many blue platforms as you want, just to clarify that. That doesn't really matter. As long as you have the amount of Goombas you want. The number that you want to hit is represented by the Goombas. How I'm going to demonstrate that, I don't know. And to make this video shorter than it's probably going to be, which I know is going to be very long, whatever. So then, what happens here is we have, this is where spring comes in. Control C, Control V, shrink the spring, rotate it 90 degrees by shaking it. Let's shake the spring. And it is now horizontal. Now we get a spiny shell. Spiny shell. Also, if you can hear any external noise, I'm sorry. That's a blue shell. This is better. By blue shell I mean pure evil, if you didn't understand me. And I don't know what that is for. It doesn't matter. Any type of shell, preferably this type. So if you see where this is going, you hit the block, bomb ignites. Okay? Then these two blocks and the bomb all disappear, therefore creating a straight path for the spiny to go and kill and make the Goombas go bye-bye. Meaning 2 free spots in the ELB. Because of how this is going to be laid out, all the other Goombas, all 45 of them, because you have 1 through 9, will be loaded. So you have 45 Goombas, plus a mantra from here, 45 plus 2 equals 47. And then you have 100 minus 47, making 43. No, not 43, 53. Yeah, 53. 53. But you have the shells per. So yeah, that's why I haven't done this yet. I'm too lazy to do that. But you have, see, so this all works out. So then you have, because I killed 2 Goombas, I have 2 free spots in the ELB. And then let's say, now let's just go back for everything. Let's say instead, only, this is number 1 now. 1 Goomba died, and then we have, Mario hits this block again, we'll repeat the process. 1 Goomba dies, now only 3 Goombas have died. Which means you have 3 spots in the ELB, 97 in the ELB. So go back, so now this is where the different things split off. So for the end screen, calculation screen, you make Mario go through a door. So we have Mario, we don't want to do Mario. Door, sure, whatever. I think I'm going to do that now instead of just saying what I'm doing. That's kind of obvious. So you go through the door, and then here, above, you will have, you can choose the type of blocks here, it doesn't matter. Here, you will play, this is why we use the trick in the beginning to make sure we get all Goombas loaded in. You try to load 17 Goombas here. Place 17 imaginary Goombas here. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know this isn't. Yeah. No, I'm doing this. I can play YouTube. I don't care though. 10 Goombas. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 Goombas. If I accidentally did more or less than 17, who cares? You got the idea. Try to load 17 Goombas in the loading screen area. Or any enemy, it doesn't really matter. But remember, we had 100 ELB, we took away 3. So when this loads, we can't load 17 Goombas. We can only load 3. So 1 Goomba, 2 Goombas gone, 3 Goombas. 1, we hit 2, 2 Goombas gone, 2 Goombas gone. We hit 1, so then 1 Goomba gone, 3, which means you hit 3. 2 and 1, 2 and 1 equals 3. And then there's 3 free spots in the EOB, so 3 Goombas can spawn. Fair enough, right? That's how it works. But let's say we want to get more complicated. Because I plan on doing this in Mario Maker 2, I have on-off blocks, and that's going to count as a calculation button. But who cares about that? So we have our Mario on-off block. I'll use this. Please don't copyright. Please don't copyright. Yeah, whatever. So we have on-off blocks. I'll just here. And then so you have this here for Mario to hit, and then we'll just make a red block. Okay, I'll stop singing songs. But red block here. We use the same thing here with. I don't want to make this. I'll just. Yeah. You know, why do I even have the text box? Gone. Here. Control C, Control V, shrink. This actually could work. And then I'm just gonna select all this, move this around here. So then you hit this, which means this block turns off and the spiny can go on. Now this is where, so just below this, we have basically an auto level kind of setup. And we can set it to the speed that we want by doing specific things, or maybe Mario Maker 2 will let us choose when the auto scroll starts. That would be nice. But this is where things get cool. I'm going to make the unit separately so I can copy paste it at will. So we have here. Let me make this a lot smaller. None of this is to scale, by the way. I'm just throwing out random blocks. Here we have a muncher. And under the muncher, this is not to scale at all. I know I've said that, but I really want to emphasize this is not to scale at all. Under this we have a block. Keep the muncher. And this is basically what we're going to use. CV. And then we have. So then you're thinking, oh, okay, this works. How is this going to work? Don't forget, very important, leave a one block gap. This is actually, no, it's not that important. It's only going to make the entire thing work. But because they don't have access to a Wii U, I'm pretty sure shells can cross one block gaps. If they can't, then you don't need the one block gap. No, you do anyway. So then what happens is this, so right we have this extending all the way here. And I'm just going to paste again and put this here. One last time. I know it's out of the slide, but who cares? Because we killed 3 Goombas, we have 3 free spots in the EOB, therefore meaning 3 munchers can load. See where this is going? Good for you. 3 munchers can load. Right? Make enough sense? Right? Also, we want one-way doors. One-way door. Okay, and Mario Maker. Okay, I'm really gonna get. If Nintendo watches that, please don't copyright me. I really like your games. I mean, I went to devoted time to making a calculator in Mario Maker without watching YouTube videos. If I didn't, so let's just get us a one-way door. Make it bigger. I don't care that the resolution is so bad you can barely even tell it is a one-way door. Just trust me, this is a one-way door. So then the shells can't go. I don't know exactly if it should work or not. according to my plans, I need to fill the page. Right, I remember what I did now. This one block here, shrink this by one block, give or take. Block, copy paste the brick block, because shells can break brick blocks. So you don't necessarily need the one-way door, do you? You can put it if you want, optional one-way door. You see where this is going? I congratulate you. If you don't, again, that's okay. Shrink by one block, Control TV. So basically, what Mario does is, because you might want some space in between here. Actually, no, you don't. Make sure Mario can't jump around. That might do something. I don't know. So Mario hits this block. It becomes off. This block disappears. Shell goes here. You have, because 3 Goombas died, you have 97 in the ELB. Meaning we can load we can load 1, 2, 3 munchers. But then, pretend we already went by 3. We have, remember, you want to do this for until you get 17 of these. Yeah, I know, that's a lot. Easy. So let's say we just, my bad, Control Z again. This is 4, 5, 6. Because we have 3 loaded, we hit 3. We can only have 3 munchers loaded before the ELB is full, meaning this can't load, this can't load, this can't load, and neither can unnail the other munchers. Then the shell goes here, because there's no muncher, it falls down, breaking this brick block, and ends up falling down here. And from down here, you can lead it to the blocks that it needs to break to make that 8-bit block display. Of course, you probably need to load more than a few shells, so then this is where we get to the shell spawning more shell unit. So, sure, get it down there any way you want. It might be more complicated than this, but that's all you really need to know. So then, we have Mario Maker, music, block. Why am I doing castle theme? So then you have this, as many as these units, as you could call them, you need. Let's just hope the entity limit C, or the entity limit D, which is the entity limit for blocks, I don't know how big that is, supports all of this. In this music block, instead of making sound, you want one of these. So when this shell runs over it, spawns a music block, which then we put over our shake the spring. Definitely don't rotate it 90 degrees because the shaking did that. Then spawns over the spring, and then bam, you have one shell going over this, bam, 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 spawning the other shell here and making it start rolling here, which therefore can trigger more shells and more shells until eventually you get all the shells you need to break the 8-bit block display. Okay, 8-bit block. Okay, that's hard to say, okay? At least it is for me. So, how do we do an 8-bit display? I don't. I'm just gonna. We want one square here. Because the max number is 17 from 8 and 9, because you can't do doubles in this way. You probably could, but that'd just be hard. No doubles, so. 8-bit block. 8-bit block. 8-bit block display. Okay, so we have 1, let's see, 2, I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I don't care. 3, would it be 3 blocks? Can I drop 3? Whatever. Let's shrink this all here. And there we go. Half of an 8. Then we can copy that. Rotate it 180 degrees. Control C, so we have all of this selected. And we don't need to select all of that, but oh no. And rotate this back to 180. We got our 8. Now we select all of this again. Control C, V. And Control C, so we have all of this selected. And Control V. 8, 8. So then we make the shells launch in a way that we break. We want 3, so we break this. Let's make this easier. We destroy this entire thing here. Destroy this. And then you have your 3. See? Interesting. Right? That's cool, isn't it? It works in theory. Let's say you want to break, you got 10, break this, break everything that's not 10. Works, doesn't it? At least in theory. So that's how I came up to make a Mario Maker calculator. Again, might be more complicated than I made it out to be with this part leading all of them to the right one. You can make it more, whatever. Just have fun with this. Steal my idea. I will not copyright it because I probably won't find it. Please don't steal my idea. I will make it anyway, and if you do anything with this, please credit, because that'd be useful and that would be amazing. But that's how I figured out how to make a Mario Maker calculator. I know it's overly complicated. Half of you probably don't understand, but I don't care. This is Red Panda Randomness, signing off for now. See you guys later.